Is it okay to copy a game's idea? Look, this might be a little bit contentious, but I actually think it's completely okay to copy design ideas from other games. Not in the sense of, say, blatantly stealing them, but if you're looking to emulate and learn, then sure, absolutely. And everyone does it. Every platformer copy their ideas from Mario. Every shooter from Quake or Doom. Every city builder from SimCity. Copying ideas, importantly improving on them as well, is critical to move a genre forward. So, in the name of copying ideas, today let's take a squiz at a couple of games from one of the best indie publishers around, Devolver Digital, and see what we can learn from each of them. Hotline Miami is a neon-soaked fever dream of pixelated carnage set to a thumping synthwave soundtrack that could wake the dead. Each level is a meticulously crafted dance of death where you must eliminate every enemy in sight with an arsenal of brutal weapons, all while dodging bullets and bashing in skulls. Every move must be precise, every kill swift, and every mistake will cost you your life. Each of these lethal levels is a puzzle for the player to solve, and failure means starting from scratch, again and again and again. This could be incredibly frustrating, but it isn't. Players are encouraged to tackle these challenges through trial and error, and the faster they can make attempts, the quicker they can learn. This practically instantaneous respawn feature is crucial, catapulting players straight back into the action and reducing the potential for overwhelming frustration. They don't get a chance to dwell on failure. They're right back in the thick of it. It's okay to make players fail, so long as they can fail fast. The benefits of this rapid repeat formula become especially clear when compared to the boss levels that are preceded by story segments. In these moments, players must repeatedly skip through dialogue upon each death. This builds crazy frustration and can lead to quitting. In contrast, this instant respawn feature in regular levels keeps the momentum going, pushing them to refine their strategy without any interruption. Ultimately, this ensures players are always ready to dive back in, striving to perfect that bloody ballet of violence. Gris is a breathtaking journey through a world of colour, emotion, and ethereal beauty. Imagine stepping into a watercolour painting that comes to life before your very eyes, where every brushstroke tells a story of loss, resilience, and transformation. The protagonist, Gris, is a young woman navigating a world stripped of its vibrancy, her voice literally lost to sorrow. As you guide Gris through this stunning landscape, you'll unlock new abilities that allow her to traverse the environment in ever more graceful ways. Each ability is tied to a specific colour, and with each new hue, the world around her blossoms with life and detail. The game is a visual and auditory feast, with hand-drawn animations and a hauntingly beautiful score that perfectly complements Gris's emotional journey. The gameplay is a seamless blend of platforming and puzzles designed to flow as effortlessly as the artwork itself. There are no enemies or dangers to thwart your progress. Instead, the challenges come from the environment and the inner turmoil of the protagonist. This focus on exploration and introspection creates a meditative experience, allowing you to lose yourself in the serene yet poignant world of Gris. So what can we take from this explosion of beauty? Well, although Gris presents opportunities for players to engage in platforming and puzzle solving, none of those tasks are overwhelmingly challenging. They're all intuitive. They don't tax your skills or test your patience. The challenge flows as smoothly as the artwork itself. In a world where struggle is everywhere, where some days can feel like the ultimate boss challenge, the lesson I take from Gris is that it's okay to just make art, to create something meant to be experienced, something designed to be completed. It's okay to create space. Gris is more than just a game. It's an emotional odyssey that speaks to the human experience of grief and recovery. It's a testament to the power of art and storytelling, where every moment is a chance to reflect, to feel, and to heal. This is a game that leaves a lasting impression, a gentle reminder that even in the darkest of times, beauty and hope can be found. Trek to Yomi is a cinematic voyage through feudal Japan, where you step into the sandals of a samurai named Hiroki, sworn to protect his village and honor his fallen master. Imagine a classic Kurosawa film brought to life in stunning black and white, where every frame is a work of art and every battle a dance of death. The game captures the essence of the samurai spirit with its precise combat mechanics, demanding both skill and timing. You'll wield your katana with deadly grace, parrying and slashing through waves of enemies in beautifully choreographed encounters. But it's not just about the fight, it's about the journey. As Hiroki, you traverse hauntingly beautiful landscapes, from serene forests to desolate villages, each scene meticulously crafted to evoke the period's atmosphere. When I first began playing Yomi, I thought the main lesson would actually be tied to its combat. However, as I played, I realized the real takeaway is that you don't need cutscenes for your game to capture cinematic moments. Even though the game does feature cutscenes, the way the levels and camera are designed, it makes them almost unnecessary. In fact, the existing cutscenes can actually feel extraneous and contradictory to the game's immersive experience. The general presentation is so strong, the cutscenes sometimes they distract and pull away from that immersion. If your whole game feels like a cutscene, you just don't need them. We see this in other games like Ghost of Tsushima or No Rest for the Wicked, both of which create moments of visual interest that allow players to just experience these cinematic moments naturally. Trek to Yomi is a visual and emotional masterpiece, where the line between game and cinema kind of blurs. This stunning visuals paired with a hauntingly evocative soundtrack create an immersive experience that pulls you into its world. It's a journey that challenges your swordsmanship, touches your soul, leaving you with a deep appreciation for the art of the samurai and the timeless stories of feudal Japan. Downwell is a pulse-pounding descent into the depths of a seemingly endless well, where danger lurks around every corner and your only way to survive is by shooting downward. Imagine a retro, monochromatic world filled with pixelated peril, where gravity is both your greatest ally and your deadliest foe. You play as a daring adventurer armed with unique weapon, gun boots. These marvelous boots not only break your fall, but also unleash a barrage of bullets that obliterate enemies and obstacles in your path. The game is a thrilling mix of fast-paced action and strategic gameplay, where every move must be carefully calculated to maximize combos and conserve ammunition. Each descent is a procedurally generated adventure, meaning no two runs are ever the same. You'll encounter a variety of monstrous foes, from bats and ghosts to bizarre, otherworldly creatures. Along the way, you'll collect gems and power-ups that enhance your abilities, allowing you to customize your playstyle and tackle deeper, more dangerous levels. Downwell is a masterclass in minimalist design, with its simple controls and addictive gameplay loop. The crisp, retro visuals and chiptune soundtrack create a nostalgic yet fresh experience that keeps you coming back for that just one more run. The thrill of discovery, the satisfaction of perfecting a combo, and the relentless challenge of the well make Downwell a must-play for anyone seeking a fast, frenetic, and endlessly entertaining adventure. And here is where we discover our design lesson from Downwell. The simplicity of the game, lacking any real sense of meta progression and focusing purely on that moment-to-moment gameplay, is more than enough to create a compelling experience. Similar to games like Tetris, Flappy Bird, or even 2048, it's a testament to how the simplest of concepts, falling down a well, can create engaging and addictive games. So to wrap it up, allow players to fail fast. Hotline Miami's instant respawn feature minimizes frustration and keeps players engaged, highlighting the importance of quick recovery from failure in maintaining momentum and encouraging strategy refinement. 2, it's okay to embrace the art of games. Gris's intuitive, non-challenging tasks and its focus on artistic and emotional experience emphasize that not all games need to be challenging to be meaningful. Creating space for art and experience can be just as valuable. 3, immersion doesn't require cinematics. Yomi's strong level and camera design create cinematic moments naturally, often making traditional cutscenes feel unnecessary. This shows that immersive storytelling can be achieved through gameplay itself. And 4, simplicity can create engagement. The minimalist design, focusing purely on moment-to-moment gameplay of Downwell, demonstrates how simple concepts can result in deeply engaging and addictive experiences. And of course, minimalism isn't alone. You want the ability to combine simplicity and complexity. And I have a video about Thronefall, which accomplishes just that. I'll link it up right here. For now though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.